Welcome back, everyone, to another deep dive. And today, we're taking a trip back in time.
Back in time.
To the world of 1988, specifically July, August 1988.
Right.
The debut
Yes.
of Nintendo Power Magazine.
Oh, wow.
Issue number 1.
Issue number 1.
This wasn't just some fan magazine. This was
Right.
straight from the source.
Yeah.
This was the source for NES players, straight from the pros.
I love that.
That's what it says on the cover.
It's so cool.
And it really was, because this was pre-internet.
Yeah.
Like, if you wanted to know anything about NES,
yeah.
this was the place to go.
This is it.
So over 110 pages.
Huge.
Just dedicated to NES. You've got tips and tricks and
Yeah.
reviews, and then these recurring features that I think became so central to the identity of the magazine.
They did.
So, you've got like Pack Watch, which is upcoming games.
Keeping you up to date.
Counselor's Corner, which was like
Oh, yeah.
pro
This
tips.
is my favorite.
Remember the hotline? 206-885-7529. Oh my God.
Monday through Saturday you could call.
Wow, you could call.
Get help
That's wild.
for your games.
That is so cool.
I can't even imagine.
Wild.
Then you got like classified information, which is like secret moves and stuff.
The secrets? Yeah.
You got Now Playing, which is the new releases.
Okay.
NES Journal, which actually was like covering arcade news.
Oh, interesting.
Vindicators
Hmm.
was one of the games they were talking about in that one. And then even sections for like the readers.
Okay.
Mailbox, NES Achievers, Video Spotlight.
Oh.
They had the top 30.
Oh, wow.
And of course,
Score.
every issue came with a poster,
I know the posters.
a fold-out poster.
The posters are iconic.
I mean, this really was like your magazine. They even said,
Yeah.
send in your scores,
Yeah.
send in your tips, send in your reviews, your ideas.
That's so cool.
Like they really wanted to make it feel like it was
a community.
a community
Yes.
built around
Yeah.
this magazine.
So cool. So let's dive into some of these games that were covered.
Okay, let's do it.
First of all,
Yeah.
Super Mario Bros.
2, of course.
This was a bizarre one.
so bizarre.
It takes place in Subcon, the dream world.
The dream world.
It stars not only Mario, but Luigi, Toad, and the princess.
That's right.
And each of these characters has different abilities.
Yes.
Like Mario kind of has the average jump.
Well-rounded, yeah.
Luigi jumps the highest. Toad
Yeah.
is strong. He can pick up things faster. And the princess can float.
Yeah, the princess can float.
And you're doing all this weird stuff, like you're picking up vegetables.
Oh, picking up vegetables.
Out of the ground. You're throwing them at enemies. You're hopping on top of enemies.
You're riding on top of them
If
sometimes.
you can ride them.
There's 7 worlds
Yeah.
in Super Mario Bros.
Yeah.
2. And at the end of each world,
Yeah.
there's usually like a mini boss,
Yeah.
a little boss,
Like a little boss.
before you get to Wart at the very end.
That's
right. They also had a big
Yes.
20-page spectacular on Zelda 2.
Adventure of Link.
The Adventure of Link.
Yeah.
Not only is it a review,
Yeah.
but they give you the full overworld map,
A full overworld map.
which is so
It's
crucial
super crucial.
for that
I
game.
need that.
Yes. Also a big baseball roundup.
Okay.
They've got RBI baseball bases loaded and Major League Baseball.
Oh, wow.
All covered.
All covered.
They claim over 50 pro tips.
That's a lot of tips in this issue.
Yeah.
Going back to that Counselor's Corner, I think it's really interesting to
Yeah.
think about this in like a pre-internet world.
Right.
Like if you were stuck in a game,
Yeah.
you didn't have game FAQs,
Yeah.
you couldn't look it up on the internet.
You're calling that hotline?
You had to,
Huh.
you had to figure it out.
Yeah.
Or call the hotline.
Or call the hotline.
Or hope that Nintendo Power
Yeah.
would cover it.
That's right.
Classified information. So they had one in here that was about hockey,
Oh.
and it was how to pull the goalie.
How to pull the goalie.
I think that's so interesting.
That's interesting.
Like now that would be like a basic thing.
Everyone knows that.
Everyone knows that.
Right.
But back then,
Yeah.
that was like a secret.
A secret.
It's like, woo! To get a leg up on your opponent, you got to pull the goalie.
Yeah.
Also, Double Dragon. They had a big spread on that.
Double Dragon.
They had some maps for both horizontal and vertical scrolling sections.
Okay.
And calling out some of the enemies like Williams and Chintai.
Williams and Chintai.
Now, playing some of the games that they were previewing,
Okay.
Gauntlet, they were talking about how you explore 100 monster rooms.
Wow.
And Contra, which was known for its high action.
High action.
And then this really interesting spread on
Yeah.
the items in Super Mario Bros. too.
Yeah.
So in addition to the vegetables, you
Right.
could find which sometimes triggered a stopwatch effect. You've got sprouts, which are for attack.
Attack.
You got mushroom blocks, which you could use to attack or as a lid.
Okay.
Or a takeoff.
Interesting.
You got potions.
Potion.
Which let you enter subspace.
Subspace, which is this weird...
What is subspace?
Upside down world.
Oh, wow.
And in subspace, you can get coins.
Okay.
Then you got shells, which are a ground attack bombs to destroy walls. Hearts to refill your life.
Okay.
POW blocks, which do an earthquake attack.
Cool.
Coins, of course, for a bonus chance in subspace.
Right.
1-ups, extra life keys, unlock doors, or you can also use them as an attack.
Wow.
And then rockets for transportation.
Okay.
So, overall, I think the feel I get from Nintendo Power is... It's all about, like, empowering the player.
Yes.
Giving them
the secrets.
Giving them, like, the connection to the world of Nintendo.
It's such a cool thing.
Yeah, so, like...
And it makes you wonder, like...
Right.
What would it have been like to experience this for the first time?
Yeah.
Like, to get that magazine.
Yeah.
And see those secrets for the first time.
Yeah.
Like, and to have that...
Like, how valuable would that have felt?
How valuable would that feel?
Yeah.
And to have it every 2 months.
Yeah.
This delivery of secrets.
Yeah.
And I wonder, too, like, now in the digital world, are there secrets that we just don't know?
Yeah.
Like
buried somewhere.
Yeah. That we just haven't found yet.
That we just haven't discovered.
I love that.
There's probably a lot out there.
Yeah. Cool. Well, on that note,
okay,
we'll wrap up this deep dive.
All right.
See you next time.
Sounds good.